The cost of living crisis in America is real, and I completely understand why so many people feel inclined to create video content on a platform like TikTok, expressing their disdain for it. Everyone is hurting. Even if you're a high income earner, you're not alone. And it really is no wonder, just given how prices have gone up on just about everything from food to gas in this country. The average cost of a home is $420,000. Most people don't have the ability to afford that, especially with crippling debt, like in the form of student loans, and a myriad of different bills that people just can't seem to get out from underneath of. We can't even buy cheap food at McDonald's for $1 anymore. They completely nixed the dollar menu. And what dystopian future are we living in which we have to pay more than $1 for fake food at McDonald's that doesn't even taste any good? So it begs the question, what do we do?
You guys, I can't afford it. I can't afford life. I just can't. It's so hard. It's so expensive. It's so darn expensive to live nowadays. I just can't do it. I don't know how everybody else is doing it. I don't know what kind of money you're making. Where are you guys working? That is normal people. I'm talking about normal people. I'm talking about not influencers, not these crazy high corporate jobs, normal jobs. What are you guys doing? Because apparently I'm doing something wrong. I can't afford life with my job. I can't afford it. And I can't leave either.
Myself, I would never cry on the internet because I think that's so lame. But I just got our rent renewal thing for our apartment complex, and it's going up by $300 a month. $300 for a one-bedroom apartment that is not updated in any sort of way. And our complex doesn't even have like nice amenities. Like, we have a tiny pool and a tennis court. Like, this is not a luxury apartment complex. We already pay, with all the fees and everything included, $2,000 a month, and now we're going to be paying $2,300 a month for this tiny apartment. And that's just so frustrating. I don't understand how people can live in this world anymore, and I just don't want to move again because that's so much work and more money, and it's stressful trying to find another place, and it's just so annoying. And now I feel like I need to get a new job, and I just got this job and I like it, but it's not paying me nearly what I need. And so now I'm gonna have to go through applying to jobs again, which I did for like a whole year plus until I found this job. So I'm gonna have to go through all of that again. It's just not fair.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We've just been watching some really powerful YouTube videos. Frankly, quite moving, actually.
Yeah, they really give you a raw look at the economic pressures people are under right now.
Definitely. You see these firsthand accounts of job losses hitting folks hard. Big names, Stellantis, GM.
And UPS, too. That was huge.
Right. Like 20,000 job cuts there. Apparently tied to shifts in Amazon's volumes after those tariff changes.
It just shows how these big global economic shifts can, well, land right on people's doorsteps, affecting jobs across all sorts of industries.
Exactly. These aren't just abstract numbers. It's people's actual livelihoods we're talking about. And it's not just jobs, right? The videos hammered home the rising cost of living, the daily grind.
Oh, yeah.
Budgets are just stretched thin. I mean, someone mentioned paying $42 for a 7-pack of underwear.
Wow.
It really makes you realize how much the basics are costing now. And housing costs, rent climbing, but salaries, not so much.
Those personal stories, they're so important because they put a human face on the broader trends. When folks are struggling with basics like that, it says a lot about the financial strain out there.
Then you've got the student loan debt issue. Just crushing.
Yeah, that came through loud and clear.
People are dealing with payments, starting up again, hitting roadblocks with repayment plans.
Yeah.
Some are even facing wage garnishment.
That's a terrifying prospect.
And get this, one person calculated their loan payoff date. 2049. Can you imagine?
Oof. That kind of long-term debt, it just hangs over everything. Impacts spending, big life decisions, you name it.
And the car market, too, sounds like it's in a rough spot.
Seems like it.
Videos mention more repossessions, these crazy high monthly payments, And yeah, job losses in manufacturing there too, often linked back to the tariffs again.
It really does feel like a confluence of factors, doesn't it?
Like a perfect storm hitting people from all angles. The overall feeling from those videos was just frustration, anger, even hopelessness sometimes, people struggling to find work, even with qualifications, setting out tons of applications.
And just trying to keep up with basic costs. It's clear how interconnected it all is. Trade policy impacts jobs, inflation hits your wallet, makes it harder to pay off debt.
It's a tough reality check, for sure. But amidst all of this, we looked at these two documents about something called RB8.
Right.
And they kick off with some pretty stark numbers, like 109 million Americans considered financially fragile.
That's a huge number.
And 70% financially unhealthy. It really highlights the scale of this problem we're seeing.
It absolutely does. It underscores why people are looking for, well, different kinds of solutions, something new.
And RB8 is positioning itself as exactly that,
Right.
a platform aiming to help people turn that financial pain into power. And the hook is just $1 a day.
Yeah, that $1 a day price point is really central. It's designed to be super accessible, even for people really feeling the pinch right now.
So how does it actually work? The docs lay out two main things. There's 3 pillars for success system and a 3-level instant commission referral system.
Okay.
Let's unpack that 3-pillar system first. Pillar 1, premium curated signals for crypto arbitrage trading.
Right, so arbitrage, for anyone maybe not familiar, is basically finding a price difference for the same thing in different places and making a profit from it, like buying low here, selling high there, instantly.
Exactly. And RB8 uses AI to find these opportunities in crypto markets. But crucially, it sounds like they give users really clear, step-by-step instructions, almost like a paint-by-numbers style.
The goal is to make it actionable, even if you're new to crypto.
Which seems to directly address that need for income we saw in the videos, people losing jobs, struggling with bills. This offers a way to potentially generate money directly.
That's the connection, yeah. In an economy where jobs feel less secure, having a tool that offers another potential income stream, especially one with clear instructions, could be really appealing. It lowers that barrier to entry.
Okay. Pillar 2 is high-quality knowledge from a private academy, the RB8 Academy.
So, education.
Yeah, but not just crypto trading. It sounds broader, like resources covering other areas, maybe other industries, self-development. The goal being to boost financial literacy and skills overall.
That's smart, because adaptability is key right now.
Right. It echoes that feeling in the videos, like the old ways aren't working. People need new skills.
Absolutely. In this kind of economy, continuous learning is vital. Offering education beyond just their core trading signals could give people really valuable long-term skills.
And the third pillar is community.
The social aspect.
Exactly. Building a network for support, shared learning, helping each other make money. Thinking back to those personal stories of layoffs and hardship, that feeling of isolation is real. A community can make a huge difference.
Definitely. The emotional side of financial struggles is often overlooked. A strong community provides encouragement, shared tips, just knowing you're not alone in it. That's powerful.
Okay, so that's the 3 pillars: AI signals, education, community. Now, the second big piece, the 3-level instant commission referral system.
Ah, yes, the passive income angle, described as a potent disruptor.
Right. So the idea is you refer people to RB8 and you earn commissions on their $1 daily subscription.
And not just your direct referrals.
No, it's 3 levels deep. And RB8 handles all the back-end stuff, the fulfillment.
That multi-level structure is designed to incentivize network growth, right? Potential for income to grow as more people join through your referrals and their referrals.
And the commission structure itself is interesting. You get 10% from your direct referrals.
Level 1.
Then 15% from the referrals.
Level 2.
And then a pretty significant 25% from the third tier, all based on that $1 a day.
That 25% on level 3 could add up quickly if the network grows.
They give an example, actually. Say you refer just 3 people and they each refer 3 and so on. You could potentially be earning $8.40 a day passively.
Wow, okay, so significantly more than the $1 cost.
And they stress that the commissions are transferred instantly, well, near instantly, to your own external wallet.
That instant payout aspect could be huge for people needing cash quickly, right? Covering urgent bills.
Total game changer, potentially.
Yeah.
The example really shows how it could work. They call it a practically unlimited instant commission system. No real cap.
Suggesting significant earning potential through building that network.
And this is where they really connect it back to the problems we saw. They explicitly state this system solves real financial problems by giving people a way to generate income, even starting with just that $1 a day.
It frames it as a direct solution.
They even call it a mini data service franchise opportunity, especially for networkers or social media influencers.
Interesting framing, like leveraging your existing network to build income without the usual business overhead.
And here's a really unique angle. They say 50% of that $1 subscription stays circulating within the community through these commissions.
Okay. So half the revenue goes back to the users who are building the network.
Yeah, they contrast that with traditional models where wealth might concentrate more at the top. It's a different way of thinking about where the money flows.
That's definitely a key differentiator they're highlighting. Redistributing a large chunk of the revenue back to the users could build a really strong sense of shared success, encourage more participation.
Let's just circle back to the affordability piece. That $1 a day, they really hammer this home.
That's a crucial point.
Making it extremely inclusive, accessible to almost anyone,
Yeah.
anywhere, which is vital given how widespread these financial struggles are.
That low barrier is everything. It takes away that big financial risk or hesitation people might have with higher cost programs.
And they explain how you can kind of arbitrage that $1 cost itself through the referrals. Well, refer just 3 people, and the commissions you earn cover nearly a third of your own $1 a day cost right there.
Gotcha. So referring just a few people can make it essentially free or even profitable quite quickly.
Exactly. It reframes that $1 not just as a cost, but as a seed, a potential catalyst for actual income, especially as your network grows with those tiered commissions.
That's a powerful way to look at it. Leverage a tiny investment into something much bigger.
So what seems really exciting here is how RB Ape is trying to bring these different things together. You've got the AI for the trading signals,
Tech piece.
the accessible education through the academy,
The knowledge piece.
and that supportive community aspect.
The human piece.
Yeah, bringing it all together to create what they call a new paradigm, a new way for people to actually generate income successfully. And this really hits on what we know you, our listeners, look for getting solid knowledge quickly, those aha moments where things click.
That combination is key, isn't it? Tech, education, community. It's a holistic approach. It recognizes you need the tools and the know-how and the support to actually succeed.
It really feels like they're positioning this as a potential pathway forward, a step into a future where maybe these converging forces can empower people facing the kinds of financial difficulties we saw in those videos.
The potential is definitely there. Using tech like AI to democratize income opportunities, coupled with education and community.
Yeah.
It could be a powerful model for tackling financial insecurity.
So wrapping up this deep dive, RB8 seems to be offering a really interesting proposition against that tough financial backdrop from the videos. That super low $1 entry point, the 3-pillar system, and especially that instant commission structure. It feels specifically designed to address those immediate, real-world financial struggles.
The focus on affordability and the potential for quick income via referrals really stands out, especially when people are feeling that immediate pressure.
It definitely leaves you wondering, could a small daily commitment, just $1, actually be a catalyst for real financial change, a way to participate in a new kind of economic empowerment?
It's a provocative thought, isn't it? The power of accessible micro-investments and community-driven growth to maybe open up opportunities for many more people.
On that note, we'll leave you with the RB8 slogan. Join RB8 where $1 per day can change everything. You'll come for the simplicity, but you'll stay for the financial freedom.
Let's go!